So I had did a video about God don't take things away from us, or something of that effect, basically saying that God doesn't, he's not an Indian giver. He doesn't give us something and then take it. There was a statement that Job had made in the Bible where he says, God give it and he take it, right? So when I read it, I'm under the impression that this is how Job is feeling, not basically describing what is actually going on. So, for my apology, because I am not a Bible thumper. Again, I only post what it is that I deal with, what I'm getting, how it affects me. So, I was corrected. And I am thankful for the correction, because that's exactly what I want. How else am I going to learn if someone is not bold enough to actually correct me so that I can learn, right? And so I'm going to share what I learned, right? Okay. So as I was discussing it, because a young lady got into my inbox or whatnot, and I was like, well, if you find it in the Bible, show me, and we can definitely go over it. Well, I went on ahead and I went to Job, right? And as I read that again, something just came over me, and it was like, Brandy, he's describing how he feels or whatnot. And it's not a punishment, because Job didn't do anything. Job didn't do anything to deserve what it is. What happens is that God went to, or the devil came, and he was like, basically, you ain't got nobody up in her, whatever. And then God's like, have you considered Job, right? And he said you could do anything to him. So basically, God allowed it. And this is where atheism come in, because they're like, oh, if your God is such a good God, then why does he allow bad things to happen? And it dawned on me, because he's God. And everything he do is for his glory. So he does allow evil people or the enemy to come into our lives for his glory. For his glory. I cannot say. So I was like, oh, God's not going to give me a business and take my business away from me. No, he's not going to directly come to me and take my business to me. But he will allow people to come in and scrutinize and do these different things and mess up my business or my household, or you see what I'm saying? So when I was saying it, I was basically saying God ain't going to directly come in and just take something from me, because he's a good God. And at this time, I was also reflecting on life and death. And I'm a better child of God than that, or a mature child, to sit here and be like, okay, so that's definitely not what I meant. When it comes to death, whatever rises must fall, right? That's written. And so everything that is born must die. So you have to be more mature to be sitting there saying, oh, he took my mom. Counselor took my dad. No, your mom went back to God. So thank you to the young lady who came into my inbox to make me study a little bit more. I got it now. I'm in understanding, and I appreciate you, love. Thank you.